Howdy folks, hi today. Monday, Manic Monday, and I'm getting ready to go run the green truck here, Frankenstein, and make some money. Welcome back to the Chad Keegan YouTube channel. And I'm getting blown up by my buddies about the ramp and it having issues today, which is not fun. I just told one of the dispatchers, L Stoner, earlier. It's a little windy, so if you hear any sorry. Just told L Stoner that I was getting ready to shut down for the end of the year, depending on what was going to happen at the ramp and what kind of loads I was going to be getting, because I've been getting some pretty good loads and I don't want to get any crappy loads or held up. So Thursday will probably be my last day, and then I'm shutting the truck down for the rest of the year because I've got to do some stuff to it and I just need some time for myself. You know, yes, I've had a few days off here and there the last couple months where I was able to sit around and do nothing, but I like that stuff. And my kid's coming for Christmas break for a few days, so I want to spend time with her, and I'm not, you know, don't want to have to worry about doing anything with the truck. But washed it up today because it was super dirty earlier, and you know, I did the best I could with the weather. It was like 36 maybe, and 13-mile-per-hour wind. Obviously you can see I didn't get the mud flaps or anything like that really good. I just hosed her down with the pressure washer. I did put some soap on the tires and stuff, but I'm getting ready to grease up the tires real quick because I got to go over to that Papa's yard, and you know that place is just a mud hole. So I'm gonna, you know, try to keep that stuff to where it's clean, you know, just fling off and I can just wipe it off. But I did get a video from my buddy Cooter, so I'm gonna share that with you now so you can see the kind of frustrations that I'm going with, you know, trying to start the truck and get it moving down the road, and knowing there's issues at the CSX ramp before I even get in there, because that is no fun ever, which you've seen that a couple weeks ago when I posted that video about the system being down. Apparently it's down again, I don't know, but hopefully enjoy this clip.
These always boys here waiting to get in their spots. I hope you're not working today, because I'm telling you what, it's hell right now, buddy. They're all waiting there, and all these boys up here are waiting.
You know what time it is? We doing it. Well, I feel like I got them greased up good enough. Let's walk around the other side so you can see what we got going on. Yeah, shining. A little bit of shine. I'm gonna jump in the truck here real quick and fire it up because I want to build some air before I take off and go to work. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Hopefully you like, share, and subscribe and comment. And for anybody that has been a subscriber for a long time, thank you. You know I appreciate the support and everything you do. If you are new, this is a 1990 K100E Cabover Aerodyne. Bleh, get that out of there. And I work this daily. I call it Frankenstein because of pretty much the color and what all has been done to it from when I got it. So let's fire this thing up. It's got 3406B Caterpillar in there. Look at that smoke on that. Yeah. 3406B Caterpillar engine and a RTOO 14713A transmission that I had put in a few months back because the 9-speed took a dump on me that was in here. So yeah, that's what's going on today. I'm ready to make some money in this old truck. Once I get over to Campbell's, I'll hook you up, because that's where I hook up to every day to start my loads. Campbell's Soup in Napoleon, Ohio. And we'll check the trailer out and do a walk around real quick and see what it looks like. So I'll be hooking up to one of those nice fancy gray Coyote trailers that looks just good with this truck. I don't really care about the blue and red ones. I like those better with the blue truck. They seem to look a little bit nicer. And it's what it is, though, I guess. I'll take whatever they give me, because that's the kind of guy I am. And when you're running containers and junk, you just take whatever you can get when the loads are there. So just got over here and hooked up. I'm gonna slide these tandems real quick, and then we'll do a quick walk around them. Just wipe down on these windows, because when I washed the truck, there's some water on there. Come on. Hopefully that arm didn't pop out again. Let's go back here and look real quick. When I washed the truck, I just wiped them down real quick with a chamois, and I got a little bit of streakage on there, so I'm gonna, you know, get all some of that off because the glare is horrible. That stupid arm popped in again, and that thing was already tight to get out, so it's never fun. But I am sliding this because they're 42K. Oh yeah, there we go, nice and easy now. So that should be good, just to be able to slide them back. 42K almost. And I never like to run my stuff with them all the way back. Some dudes do, but I'm not one of them guys, because I want my weight distributed properly, and I don't want 38,000+ on my drives, which some guys don't care, but I do. Let's get you right back over there again. Hopefully you're not too crooked. We're straightening out some. Let's see. Probably be good enough. Backing right up a ramp is always fun, or not a ramp, but an incline. I hate hooking up the trailers over here because they're such a incline. Sometimes blue chalk have problems with it. The green chalk stout 433 rears just shoves right back, no problem. But the blue chalk's got those 373s, and just doesn't want to do it like this one does. We'll have to make sure those are locked. Already checked all the tires and stuff, smacked to make sure there was no flats or anything. The only thing I noticed is we got one brake light that's not flashing over here, or turn signal, but this guy's flashing. So other than that, it should be good. And those are okay. I'll have to slide that back and lock them in. That way when I go to stop, I don't have that boom. You know, I've talked about that before. I do all the time. And I checked my, make sure my lock jaws were hooked up, because that's important to do. Yeah, I gotta get up here and clean up these windows. I'll tell you, yeah, not too bad with those gray trailers. I kind of like the way it looks pulling those, especially since it has that green stripe on there. So get these windows cleaned up, that locked in, and we'll get boogieing down the road. Once we get over the ramp, I'll probably bring you back. That way you can see what's going on. You know, there it is, locked and loaded. I guess that one flasher must be out of blinker fluid or something. I don't know. You guys know where I can get some of that stuff at? Pick up some of that for this trailer here. That way it can do what it needs to, flash. That's why I use the term junk when I said pulling this stuff, because, well, there you have it. Picking up that one, and I'm picking up that blue one when I come back a couple times. I still got some shit on my window, but it's better than what it was. Tell you that much right now. So I just used some of that old hot breath to clean it up a little bit, because it just didn't want to wipe off. So I kind of did put some hot breath on there and wiped it up as good as I could get it. Which I've got some Rain-X window cleaner in a box. If I get stuck over the ramp, I'll just get out and clean them the right way. But they're better than what they were for now. So go grab my paperwork here and catch up with you when I get over the ramp. Well, just pulling in over here to the ramp. We're getting ready to. The sun's already going down some. And looks like everything's cleared up from what I could see when I was pulling over. And should be alright then. Because I ain't got time to deal with no BS. Tell you that much right now. I like to go quick as possible and not have to sit and wait. I don't ever take any live loads from these guys when they say, hey, I got this live load. I don't do that kind of stuff at all, period. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful, folks. Would you look at that? That's one nice thing about starting late. I avoid all the BS. Nice looking sunset. Not a whole lot of clouds in the sky. Pretty clear. Pretty clear. You are a little crooked. I just made you worse. I think I straightened you out some. That better? Hopefully. This will be nice though. Be able to come in here, just drop it, bobtail out. Don't have to worry about nobody. Don't have to wait on none. Just slide through here nice and slow. Do my thing. Yes, perfect. Dropping in 248. I'm tailing out, not waiting on nobody. Nobody. Wife was going to come with me, but I told her once I found out all that crap was going on, I said, you know what, you better not come just in case I get stuck sitting. I don't want you to have to deal with that. So she's going to be upset when she finds out she could have came. That is what I'm talking about. Be looking for that snow out later once it gets dark. Ain't seen him since I got those pictures, but it has been kind of nasty out, so I can understand it not being around. We're wanting to be around. It's been super windy, rainy, snowy, wet. So I washed the truck because it was just gross. Handle a little bit of dirt and splatter on the stuff, but when it goes through rain and it just gets grimy, ugh, just don't like it. Just don't like it. We have to just go down farther and whip around because we should be somewhere right in here. We wouldn't be able to do it right here. 48, right there. That's where we are going. This truck, so I can do things like that. Guy wasn't in there. I could have probably just whipped right up in here, pulled up, backed up straight, but there's too many people sitting over here, so I don't like to do that kind of stuff when there's a lot of trucks around, or a few, or whatever. Later on tonight, if I pull up in here, I can do that. there'll be me and about 3 other people, and that's about it. It's one good thing about coming in here at night. I'm pretty much in the ramp all by myself. And pretty much do whatever I want, so I'll be back. Well, I'm back and dump my air real quick, and then we'll pull out of here. I'll kick on those running lights because it's like I said, the sun's going down, so give that a minute. Last week I was doing this, and I popped out of a trailer and I didn't let my bags go down far enough, and I bobtailed over to the Papa's yard. Went to go get under a trailer, and the arm for the leveling valve had bent backwards, and basically the bags were down the whole time, and I was like, what the hell's going on? I went in and hooked up under a trailer. The next thing you know, I'm just sitting there spinning. I'm like, what's going on? So I realized that that thing's bent, so I unhooked it real quick, grabbed, I'm gonna pull out of here real quick. Hopefully your angles and stuff are still all good. Good. Drop it down far enough. Comes old Danny boy. I get moving. Climbed up under there, unhooked it, bent it back, shoved it back up in there, and I had bags again, and I was happy. So that was concerning though. And you know, that little arm was snapped in half. Somebody had welded that thing back together, and I figured one of these days that weld would snap, but it had been right above the weld. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. No issues since then, though. You listen to the engine a little bit. Oh, come on. Unavailable while in motion. Yeah, I know. Please go quick. I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes. Ain't got enough fuel to talk about for 10 minutes. So the 21st, actually it's the 20th of December. Get it into gear. Here we go. Be rocking and rolling a few more days and we're done for the year. We're just going to shut her down. Shut her down, work on some things. I need to do some stuff. Those cables in that shifting tower swapped out. That'll be nice. Probably do that the week between Christmas and New Year's. We take care of that then. Because I doubt I'll be working on the truck while my kid's around. Because just try to spend the time with her. If you know what I mean. the best chassis on these containers every time I go over here, because that's the name of the game in this business, the best chassis. And every time I go over there, I'm pulling the best ones out. Well, today I get to pull somebody else's crap they pulled, because I know I don't ever pull any of the blue trailers unless it has a brand new chassis, and there isn't any of the gray trailers or white trailers with a decent chassis. And I know I didn't pull that one over there that I got to get last. Glad it's my last load, but it's what it is. It's what it is. Hopefully everybody has a good holiday and stay safe. You'll be sitting around the house a lot, I can tell you that much right now, because I don't plan on going anywhere once I get my kid. I'm thinking around Christmas Eve. I'm not sure what time, but once I get home, I ain't moving. If they want to go somewhere, somebody else can drive. Unless it's just uptown, which I'm sure I'll make a couple trips uptown. Hopefully not. Do what I gotta do though. Just want to relax, not have any worries. Maybe get the oil paint down to canvases and do some paintings. Haven't done that for a while. Usually do that when it snows and I know I'm going to be sitting for about 3 or 4 days, because I can't drive. Not that I can't drive, I won't drive. It's just not worth it. Not worth it to be out on the roads when, you know, some of these back roads are nasty. 235, it's got 10-foot ditches on each side. It's horrible. Horrible. And that thing will turn into a sheet of ice real quick. And I ain't trying to ice road truck. I've been over the road earlier in my trucking career, and no thanks. I, you know, was a company driver enough, and when I worked for Ruan, I'd pull quads up into Michigan, 120,000 pounds, what I was allowed to go up to. Dead of winter, all the time. No thanks. I don't need to do it around here, because I'm my own boss. I'm not just in some company truck that if somebody takes me out, you know, I can just get in another one because they got another one sitting around. Luckily, it's down to a minimum. This is the winter truck. We got to take care of it in the winter and run it the days we can run. And if the weather's too bad, we'll just sit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So I'm the captain of this ship, and you probably are too if you're trucking, and some dispatcher tries to force you to run when you don't want to, you just tell them no. Load will get there when it gets there. That's what I tell them. If they don't like it, trust me, there's plenty of trucking companies that are hire somebody. They are begging for drivers, so you are your own boss. For some reason, if they don't have a captain of the ship policy, shame on them. Shame on them. I would always call in. I worked for JB Hunt and stuff, and pulled out of that distribution center before I bought the blue truck. If the weather was too shitty, I'd just call in and tell them I ain't running. They'd be like, well, you have to. I said, no, excuse me? I have to do what? You don't tell me what to do. You don't sign my checks, and you ain't my boss. If you don't like it, fire me. That's what I tell them. It's my life, not yours. And that was before COVID. That was before anything was, you know, shortage or anything like that. Well, I don't know why they're out there mowing that. They're out there mowing the side of the frickin' interstate on on-ramp. You see tractors buddy tracks about getting stuck. That's just, I don't understand that at all. I just let that stuff grow up until next year. You think they would, but obviously not. Obviously not. They think that stuff needs cut. It's a waste of time and money if you ask me. I'm gonna pull through the truck stop one of these nights. Do some truck stop hopping and see if there's anything cool. Anything cool sitting in there we can get some visual on. Just for this little drive of me blabbing here, since I came back and left the ramp, they paid me $50 to come over here and get these trailers. So I'm always up for it. She says, hey, can you? Yes, I can. Absolutely. That's my response usually when I get a message about that. Can you? Yep, sure can. Sure can. I'd flip these lights on. This road is rough. The back roads are about horrible. About as bad as going into the ramp over there. That place is about ridiculous. That concrete is just, ugh. Potholes everywhere. This place is nothing but a mud hole. Nothing but a mud hole. There's these nice big stone piles, and nobody's spreading the stone, but there's a couple spots where there's the stone is so thick, if you ain't careful, you'll sink right down in them and just spin. I watched a guy last year, maybe it was 2 years ago, I don't know, he was out here in an automatic truck just trying to wing that thing back and forth, and it was like, nope, dude, you're stuck, you ain't moving. You are not moving, buddy. You might as well figure something else out real quick, because we ain't going nowhere. I just told him, I said, you got 2x4 something, chunk of wood, anything, you better try to dig that hole and fill them stones back in. I've even had to use a water bottle one time just to be able to get a little bit of traction. Oh man, we're dodging mud holes. Oh my God. What's available here. Looks like we got one right on the end. That's a fresh one. Oh, look at that one. There's a white one right there. I can't tell. No, I think that's an orange chassis. I don't know. We'll swing around. I think that one on the end might be a good one though. No, that's orange. That's orange. That's orange. Try to get the black one spot. They're the newest ones. Let's go down through here. See what we got. I ain't been down through here since last week. Oh, right there's a good one. Right there on the end. Maybe. Oh, that one might not be too bad. Yeah, I'll just swing around and grab that white one. Anything good back here? Probably not. Not that I see. I can't stand when they get buried. I have dug them out before just to be able to pull a nice one. Just to be able to pull a nice chassis. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Hopefully this thing ain't too dirty on the inside. Oh well, if it is, I'll clean it out real quick. So yeah, if you can believe it, 50 bucks just come over here and do this. Ooh, don't look too bad. Right there. We have to grab it next round, because that's what it'll do. One nice thing about coming out here, I can kind of size up the stuff and see what's good and what's not. I'll know it's there. If I come back, it's there and I can get it, I will. If I can't, then somebody else must have got her. I do believe there's one other guy coming out here though right now. out the ramp, but can't see him pull in yet. So, well, I guess I'll catch up with you later unless I see something good and I'll bring you back. So until then, you know what we say, we will see ya. Well, folks, I'm back at the house. Probably put 7 hours in. That's what the log was reading. Blah. Already sputtering. And I made 4:30. So that wasn't bad for today for 7 hours. And while I was out, I got a notification from the video that I just uploaded about the dash cam. Somebody had sent me a link of another YouTuber that had caught me running yesterday in the green truck. And I've got it set up on the TV, so I'm going to push play and let you see this clip because I thought that was pretty cool. For me to actually see the Frankenstein with the trailer coming at somebody else and somebody else caught me, I thought that was cool. His name is Sergey Dravik Heavy Haul. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, so let me grab the thing. The guy's name was Billy Greenhorn, so big shouts to you, Billy, for sending me that. So let's get you hooked up on a TV here, and we can see what we got going on.
Let's try a more conspicuous route.
Hopefully you can see this and everything's okay. There we go.
Take the next left onto Butler Street, Eagleville Road, then turn right onto Galatea Road.
Green Cabover over here. What is this? Kenworth. Kenworth. Still working.
Yeah, we're still working. We're still working that thing hot and heavy. So I thought that was cool that he caught that. Yeah, that was him moving around. I think he wears something on his head from what I seen from this video. Not sure, but yeah, that was pretty cool for him to see me out. And that's the first time I've ever seen my truck in another video like that. So just at home enjoying a nice mixer here. You know, watching the old YouTube you later. So it was a good day for me. Glad I didn't get any held up at all. At the ramp or anywhere I went, I was in and out just like that. And I was leaving the Papa's yard yesterday, and I seen that dude. When I bust that corner, he kind of stopped and sat back, you know, a little ways so I could make that corner. And I thought, what the heck is this guy doing? Because he was in a, looked like a 3-axle oversized, and he had one of those hitches on the back of his fifth wheel for a heavy haul trailer. And I wondered what he was doing when I bust that corner, and I thought to myself, this guy must be lost. But after watching his video, he was not getting fuel at the Petro because it was $3.89. He wanted to go to the Fuel Mart that was $3.59, and he thought he was saving himself 30 cents. But if he was using a ComData, just because that, you know, sign says it's cheaper to Fuel Mart, it really isn't. Because if I'm using the ComData and I go to that North Baltimore Petro, I'm getting that stuff for 30 cents cheaper than what I'm getting it at the Fuel Mart, and I ain't getting no discount. So always be mindful of that. If you're going somewhere to get fuel and you're hooked up with some kind of ComData card, it's cheaper to check. There's an app that I have on my phone that is, let me get to it real quick and I'll just tell you what the app is. Fleet Advance. If you get that Fleet Advance, it'll show you every stop that has fuel and how cheap it is. Napoleon, $2.98 at that's probably, the Petro is $2.98, so that's probably what it was in North Baltimore. It may have been even cheaper there. Yeah, $2.98. Petro fuel, $2.98. And so okay, so you're getting fuel for $2.98 at the Petro. Just because the sign says that it's $3 85 or whatever, doesn't mean you're getting it at that. If you have the right apps and if you have the right cards, you can get fuel at discount. So that's always something to be mindful about if you're out trucking. Save yourself company money. That's how I can, you know, always run under my fuel surcharge, because I do get a fuel surcharge, but I also get a discount when I go into the pilots, petrols, whatever, which I only fuel up the pilots because for some reason my trucks just don't like the petros. I don't know what it is. Always have to dump a ton of additives in for that fuel for some reason. I'm not sure, but something to think about when you're running. So that's going to conclude today. I thought that was cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and the clip from Cooter, because you never know what's going to happen. It's nice having buddies that tell me and give me a heads up for stuff, you know, when things are going wrong. But I slid in and out of there every time, no problems whatsoever. So I ain't got no complaints about today. So tomorrow we'll keep trucking because we got more loads. So until the next time, you know what we say. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and hopefully this is good stuff. Yeah, I got the creep glasses on. It's nighttime. You know how it is when we drive at night. So don't hate me too much for them. Till then, you know what we say. The next time, we will see ya.